Welcome, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, to a playoff edition of At the Game presented by Burger King. I am Casey Littlejohn of Washington State. Tonight, we're in the shadow of the Space Needle at Seattle Memorial Stadium for a matchup between the Mount Si Wildcats and the Eastside Catholic Crusaders. Mount Si coming in with a 6-4 record, but don't let that fool you, as all 4 losses come into playoff teams, including a gruesome non-league 4A schedule where they lost to East Lake and Issaquah, also dropping games to Bellevue and Liberty along the way. So Mount Si not afraid to take on any team, anywhere, any place, and tonight that team will be the Metro 3A League champions, the Eastside Catholic Crusaders, coming in 9-1. And the Crusaders getting by a stumbling block in recent years for them. The O'Day Fighting Irish and Eastside won that one in double overtime that enabled them to reach the 3A Metro League Championship game and beat a surprising West Seattle team. And so that's where we're at in the round of 16. It's Eastside Catholic and Mount Si for a trip to the straight quarterfinals tonight on Max Preps. Defense is dominating early until Mount Si tight end Alex Hybert catches a dart from Tyson Riley. Mount Si up 6-0, extra point was no good. And it looks like that's how they'd go into the locker rooms, but Eastside quarterback Zach Charisma with the bomb to Christian Johnson, coming up big inside the pylon. Teammate Matt Freeman approves that score, and in stunning fashion at the break, Crusaders up on the Wildcats 7-6. And the defenses would take control again until the fourth quarter, and on a 4th and 1 for Mount Si, Eastside Catholic defense comes up huge. Check out the Eastside Catholic coaches in the background, looking like some kids that just found out they're going to Chuck E. Cheese. You see head coach Bill Marsh there on the right, and he is pumped. Mount Si gets the ball back and takes it deep into EC territory, but they're faced with another 4th down conversion. And once again, the Crusaders up to the task as Matt Freeman and Mike Bush come up huge. And that could have been the end of things, but the Mount Si defense gives the O one more shot. Riley going for it all to Roscoe Castano. Oh my, right off his hands. Roscoe can't believe it. Don't feel bad for him. He would get some redemption later. But on the next play, it's Hebert picking him up with a big conversion to keep the drive alive. Mount Si still in business. Under 2 minutes to play. And there's Riley looking out, finding there he is, number 11, Castano on the sideline. Coming up big for his team, and he gets some love. A season's worth of hard work could come down to 12 yards for the Wildcats. And Riley patient in the pocket, finds Castano again coming across. Down inside the 2-yard line. So Mount Si 1 point down and 2 yards away. Senior captain Sam Sneed knows what to do with it from there as he pushes it across for the go-ahead score. Persistence pays off for the Wildcats. A false start penalty backs the Wildcats up on the conversion attempt, and the pass is broken up by Eastside Catholic's Luke Koch. Would it matter? And all of a sudden, the Crusaders are 58 seconds away from starting winter sports. Eastside Catholic needs a miracle. And Marion Bachtel is your miracle maker as he takes the kickoff back 67 yards, barely outruns the tackle there, all the way down to the Mount Si 15-yard line. Just when you thought the door was about to close on the boys in blue, things up in the air once more. And in the waning seconds, Charisma, Spencer Esau for the touchdown. Crusaders lead it. Crusaders are gonna win it. Oh, a heartbreaking loss for Mount Si. But how about that senior leadership from Eastside Catholic? They prevail 13-12. What a game, what a finish. Crusaders moving on.
Eastside Catholic, second to no one we go to. Eastside Catholic, we get things done. In the West, we're the best. We are number one, we are number one, we are number one.
Check out my interview with Eastside Catholic's Marion Bachtel, this week's BK Breakout Player of the Week here in Washington State.